Manchester's #1 student station. Shock Radio.
You're listening to Desi Beats, and right now I am joined by Sabrina.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. Could be better, but I'm doing all right.
Oh, you've been so busy, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you have released your debut single, Clear.
Yeah, just last Saturday.
Yeah, but recently you've been gigging like everywhere.
Yeah, but just got back from Copenhagen yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, and the day before I was in Sweden, Malmo, so
Oh my
a lot of
gosh.
traveling.
How was it performing there?
It was really good, quite intimidating being a different country, but it seemed everyone had really good reception to my songs. I was really, really happy.
That's so good. It must be amazing to perform like in another country as well.
Yeah, definitely so amazing, but very, very nerve-wracking.
I can imagine. So I remember at school and like you'd be singing at school and even writing your own songs then as well. So tell me like how it all started and the whole process to where you are now.
Well, for the longest time, I've been singing ever since I was like a baby, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I always just loved music. I was always drawn to it. And growing up, I wasn't really accepted by many people. But when it came to singing, everyone seemed to listen to me then. And I just knew that that was something I'd want to do for the rest of my life. It was a long process, though, getting to this point, like trying to find my sound. Like you said, I'd been writing songs back even in secondary school, but nothing would stick because back then I would try and sound like someone else and just write something that I would think that people would listen to. But over the past year, I've finally been piecing together the type of music I want to make. And since then, it's been much more easier for me to create songs. And now I have my first single out, and I've actually got 3 more that are finished, and hopefully by May I'll have an EP out.
Oh, that's so exciting. So tell me about your song Clear, how you came up with the idea and producing the music and stuff like that.
So Clear, I started writing in July last year. I think Clean Bandit's song Solo had just come out, and I was just very inspired by that. I just thought it was really cool how you can make such an amazing track with like electronic sounds, but also orchestral sounds.
Mm-hmm.
But being a student, I don't really have a budget to add orchestral music to my songs. But I started making a track after that, and lyrics is probably the hardest part for me. I struggle to write lyrics just because I thought like most best-selling songs are about like love and relationships, and I don't really know enough about that to write about that.
Mm-hmm.
So it took me a very long time to figure out the lyrics, but then I was just like, I need to stop trying to write songs just because I think people listen to. So I started writing about what I have experienced and what I felt, and that's how Clear came about. So Clear is about basically feeling like you're not good enough for everyone or anything. In fact, you just don't have the same level or capacity as other people would have to do even like the most mundane things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I wrote that.
Yeah, I think as well it's important to do songs like that, sort of talking about things maybe that you don't usually talk about and just sort of being vulnerable.
Yeah, I think that was the most nerve-wracking part about releasing Clear, because it was a song that was very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it has such a happy upbeat that no one really notices how sad the lyrics can actually are.
Yeah, that's so true, actually. It is quite upbeat and stuff. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Good song.
Thank you.
So you mentioned you've got 3 more songs and an EP on the way.
Yeah, I actually performed one of them at Malmo on Thursday. It's called Mama. And again, this is an even more vulnerable song to make. It's kind of just like a promise/letter to my mother just about being better. And I cannot wait to release that. My manager was really happy about how that sounds so far.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And so what are your future goals?
I'm hoping by this time next year I'll have an album, and I'll be able to like have enough success to go on tour. Like that's the big thing for me. I've always wanted to travel, and to be able to travel and perform music would just be so amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get there, because I mean, performing in other countries already now, I'm sure like
Yeah.
something big will come up.
Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
And in terms of the amount of Asians who've made it big in the music industry, because there have been a few, but there's not a lot. So what do you think about that and showing that diversity?
I think it's good. It's happening slowly, which
Mm-hmm.
isn't the best, but the fact that it's happening is still amazing.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a friend about it actually the other day, like not even just in music, but in cinema as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't see many like Asians or even Arabs in like Hollywood or like on the radio, and it's quite sad, but I just know that slowly but surely it will pick up. Like there's still more, ethnically ambiguous people are slowly coming up, and you get more films that have, Asians and stuff. Like Priyanka Chopra, for example, she was a Bollywood actress, and now she has her own show in America, and she's doing so
Yeah.
amazing.
So well. Yeah, definitely. So much talent. But I am going to play your song right now on Shock Radio. But first, where can people follow you on social media?
Okay, they can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Sabrina Music. My Facebook handle is at Sabrina Music Updates, and that's where they can find me.
Cool.
Oh, and my YouTube channel.
Yeah, don't forget your YouTube. Thank you so much. It has been lovely speaking to you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. This is Sabrina's debut single, Clear.